Today I am coming from Kuwohi Tower. We're going to go on a little hike this morning. Decided to kind of trek on my own today and just kind of take in the beautiful nature here. So let's go on a hike. Now the Kuwohi Tower is formerly Clingman's dome, and the hike up is pretty moderate. It's about a half a mile hike up, which we're doing right now, and it just has some of the most beautiful views here in the Great Smoky Mountains. There are a lot of little overlooks as you go up and at the bottom before you go up on your hike to the tower. So make sure you do wear good grip soled tennis shoes or hiking boots, because as you can see, you are pretty high up. And as you embark on the trail, there is a little visitor center here, which appears to be closed right now, but they have various little gifts and different items that you can grab before you actually start on the trail on the way up. And one thing to keep in mind is no pets are allowed on the trail, so you gotta leave your little furry guys at home. So the trail is paved, which makes it convenient to hike up, but it does have a pretty steep incline. There are various little benches and seating areas so you can take a break if you need to. And nice little kind of overlooks that you can kind of peek in the woods there. And as we're getting a little bit higher, I can kind of see here in the distance some of the smokiness from, as they get their name, the Smoky Mountains. I can see it wafting across the road here. I don't know if you can see it, but it really is pretty. Whew, it is pretty steep though. I'm kind of feeling a little out of breath. I've been hibernating for too long this winter that this is a sign that I need to do some more hiking and up my cardio. So it is a steep incline, but like I said, there are a lot of benches along the way, like that one right there, that you can kind of take a break and rest if you need to. And just stopping here, you can kind of see the sun is breaking through here, through all the clouds, and the wind, there's a nice breeze here this morning that is just kind of blowing through all of the trees. It really sounds so peaceful. You can see the clouds there in the background, the smokiness. It's perfect backdrop. It's actually kind of an amazing feeling right now because you can tell that I am literally just walking right through the cloud here in the mountain, and the air just smells and feels different. And I've been up Kuwohi Tower several times in the past, and I've never quite experienced it like this. And I am earlier in the morning, so that could be it too. But these clouds just kind of cutting through as I'm hiking up is really cool. You can kind of see a little view there below, all the beautiful landscape of the different ridges with the mountains and the clouds just making their way throughout. I just met the sweetest couple from Kentucky, and they sat down there behind me on the bench, and the whole poor lady was kind of out of breath, and she sat down and she looked at me, she's like, I thought they put an escalator up here. I saw on the internet, and I thought, oh Lord, made me feel so bad for her. This poor lady believed that there really was an escalator up here. So another thing with the Kuwohi Tower, it is a pathway here from the Appalachian Trail. So if you are doing the Appalachian Trail all the way up through Maine and down south, you'll be cutting in through here and get a little stop here through Kuwohi. Oh, now that the sun is out, it feels so nice. It actually feels a little warmer than I had anticipated because I did bundle up. It is typically 10 to 15 degrees cooler when you get up here, so I wanted to prepare. And we have made it up to the roundabout. We're gonna walk up here and get some pretty awesome views. And we're almost there. So the roundabout goes all the way around up to the dome at the top. You still can hear all the trees kind of whistling and the leaves whistling through the wind. It is so peaceful up here, especially when you come early. There aren't too many people here, look at those views. Wow. So the observation tower, once you get to the top, has different points where you can kind of look in different directions. Right now we're looking east, and beyond that ridge over there is Cherokee, but each side gives you a unique view of the mountain ridge. And here we're looking north, where in the distance is Pigeon Forge, Bluff Mountain, Gatlinburg, all looking in that direction. And here we're looking south. And wow, it is very windy once you get up here. And here's the western view right here, where we're actually in the middle of North Carolina and Tennessee. And in the distance, there's Cades Cove, so quite a ways away, about 18 miles, and way out there in the distance.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because
I think a lot of people had my idea of coming here earlier in the day because it was busier up at the tower, observing and just taking in all of the beautiful views. So we're gonna make our way down. As you can see, it is very windy up here, but it feels nice. The sun is shining and feels warm. Let's go ahead and take one more look at the top of the trees here with the clouds just kind of grazing over them. And there's the tower there behind me. It was a pretty moderate, easy hike, I would say. It took me about 15 minutes, I want to say, to hike up. I'm not the best with time, but it didn't take too long. Like I said, it's pretty steep incline, and on the way down, it's a lot easier. So look forward to that.
probably think I'm hurting, right? But cowgirls don't cry.
And if you find yourself running out of breath and you're thinking, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Well, I'm here to tell you this is why you did this. The views when you come back down are equally as beautiful, just looking out over those ridges and the mountains and all of the colors. It just really is breathtaking. It's worth all the panting and being out of breath.
Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time.
It's supposed to be in the high 80s today, so it's hard to believe that I'm wearing a sweatshirt and I'm layered up with my hiking pants and boots. So looking forward to some warm weather later, but the crisp air here feels perfect. I see people are rolling in. It is getting busier now, getting closer to late morning, about 10 a.m. coming down. So I see it does get busier. I think the earlier you get here, the quieter it is. We're almost all the way down from the tower. Fun kind of peeking in here in these little openings here through the woods and just kind of wondering what's inside. But how the light hits the trees, it looks kind of eerie, but also very, very peaceful. And here we are back down. And if you feel like you want to get a little bit more of a hike, there are various little trailways that you can take all the way around up Kuwohi. Like this one right here. We're going to go down and just kind of explore a little bit and see what it's like. Doesn't seem too bad. The sound of the rocks, it really is peaceful. The rocks, it's really peaceful. So we're not going to go too far down right now because I have somewhere else I need to be. We're going to go on another exploration here soon. But I just wanted to show you guys that there's all kinds of little mini trails really for all levels if you want to try and hike different paths in and around the area. There's really something for all levels here. And I'm by far not an advanced hiker, so this is all kind of new to me too. Now, although I feel that Kuwohi Tower is a pretty accessible hike up for most people, I do understand that it is not accessible for everyone if you have mobility issues or for whatever reason. Now, if that is the case, I don't want you to get discouraged or disappointed because really, even the views from the bottom without even have to hike really hold some amazing views here. I'll show you. Now you drive up to the parking lot in order to hike up, but look at the views you get just from the parking lot alone. So you could easily park here and walk all the way around the parking lot, which we'll do right now, and I'll show you all the views that you can get without even hiking at all. This is a nice sidewalk here, easy to navigate around. I actually saw a few people with their dogs walking here. So although that your pets, maybe you're on a drive and your pets can't go up the hike to Kuwohi, you can just park here and take a walk around the parking lot and admire these spectacular views. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Oh, it is so peaceful up here. I actually just met a lady that I spoke to here behind me, and that's exactly what she was doing. She said that her family went up to hike, but she couldn't do it because she had lung issues and she ran out of breath very easily. So she said that she's just walking around and taking some pictures, and I took a few for her. You can get some better shots even down here with how everything is so clear. You can get some really great views, even better, I think, than up top. So definitely don't discount the parking lot views. Oh, I hear the bird crowing.
You probably think I'm hurting, right? But cowgirls don't cry. I saw the red flags before giving you a chance. I said no, I'd turn you down before we
Just absolutely breathtaking. How the light hits certain areas and the shadows down below. It's just absolutely magnificent. That crow up there is trying to either catch something or looking for his friend. I'm not sure where he is. He's in one of those trees up there. Oh, wow. That sun is coming through, slowly burning up all the clouds. It's going to heat up here soon.
I have demons that I don't really show. Learn the hard way not to
And that'll do it today. I hope you guys enjoyed this hike. Thank you for coming along with me. I appreciate you all watching. And if you have not already, please do consider subscribing for vlogs here in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Great Smoky Mountains. I appreciate that you're here. And always remember, it is not the same without you. Now we're going to walk back up to my car. Nice thing too, I didn't mention, is that if you're here, there are public restrooms. So if you're done with your hike or before your hike, you need to use the lavatory. There are several here. And honestly, I've had to use them in the past. They keep them pretty clean. They're well maintained. On the occasions that I had to use them, they're not bad at all. So they're right at the top, right before you go on your hike. I'm still walking to my car. And if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you. And I mentioned earlier that I came here by myself today, which often doesn't happen. I usually am out and about exploring the area with my family, which I love. But I'm learning that there's something peaceful about just being with yourself and just taking everything in on your own. So it's been a fun day. It's been a really fun day, kind of walking around and being one with nature. Well, one with nature and with you guys. I appreciate you guys coming along with me. And here are those restrooms I told you about. There's a couple right there, and there's a couple right down below. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. Till next time.